Hey everybody, it's me, Larasha, Goddess Queen, just me, 23, and this is going to be another zodiac sign reading. And Libras, you are up. So this is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're Libra cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Or if you are Libra North Node, I'm including you in this reading as well. Or if you were just guided to this video and you don't have Libra in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Libra in their chart, maybe there's going to be some messages in this video for you too. Libra cross watchers, of course, there's going to be messages in this video for you as well. If you're new to my channel, I do give messages to the collective before I do give my reading. So if you're pressed on time, you can always go down to the comment section of the video to start the beginning of the reading if you're pressed on time, if you don't want to hear me talk. Moving forward, if you use your free will to state that I talk too much, you will be blocked and not be able to come back on my channel. One of the gifts that I do have is clairaudiency, so I do have music in the background to help you understand how to use that gift, because everybody has the availability to tap into that gift, to use it, to help you, to guide you, to give you messages, and help you understand what's going on in your birth chart, your blueprint, and your journey, and so on. So make sure that you are paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that you're getting as far as when it comes to music, movies, symbols, anything that basically produces a tone, a sound. It could be cars, it could be engines, it could be birds chirping, and so on, that can help guide you and shift you to where you need to be. So again, cusp babies, I'm including you in my readings because your sun sign represents who you're trying to be before you pass over in this lifetime. So again, if you're interested in getting your birth chart, you can go to Cafe Astrology. It's listed in my description box of all my videos. You need your sun. In order to get your sun, your rising sign, you have to have your name, your date of birth, the time you were born, as well as your location. If you don't have all that information, you'll still be able to get your sun sign, your moon sign, and I say pay attention to your Venus as well as your Mercury when you're dealing with love readings, okay? Your rising sign represents who everybody sees you as, not how you see yourself. It's because you always see yourself as your sun sign, because that's all we have known. So your rising sign is what everybody else sees about you and who you are and the energy that you produce. Okay. North Node, I'm including North Nodes in my videos because your North Node represents your past life karma and your karma in this lifetime. So it represents both. So if you're getting pushed to, take part of any healing, or if you're waking up getting visions, dreams of you in the past lives, realizing certain people that's in your environment that you have lived in certain past lives over and over and over, and those people are considered as your soul tribe. Even if they bring bad situations to your environment, they're still a part of your soul tribe because you have had recurring past lives with these people. And then also in this lifetime, and you're coming to awareness of that. So if you're getting pushed to becoming aware, getting more enlightened, rising your vibration, realizing who you are and where you come from, that is a big step as far as when it comes to removing the veil from your eyes that you have had over and over and over and over and over and over because of all the manipulation that has been going on. Okay. So cusp babies, I'm including you in your readings, my readings, because your sun sign represents who you're trying to be before you pass over in this lifetime. So if you're a cusp baby, that means that you are born between two zodiacs. So you're harnessing both of those energies. So if I state your date of birth, that means that you're a cusp baby. If I don't state your date of birth, that means that you're a regular Libra when it comes to your sun sign. Okay. So Virgo / Libra, September the 19th through September the 25th. Virgo / Libra, September the 19th through September the 25th. And then Libra / Scorpio, October the 19th through October the 25th. Libra / Scorpio, October the 19th through October the 25th. Okay. Let's see. Trying to think, is there anything else? As far as energy, we had the full moon in Virgo that was on the night, and that moon represents removing certain illusions, realizing who people are that's in your environment, and so on. So more of that veil falling off. Again, Mercury retrograde also ended on the 9th. You also had a Friday the 13th. So just imagine all that energy that we're going through as far as these shifts. We had three portals already that we already took part of the beginning of this year. That full moon was the warm whole moon. So just imagine what that means as far as portal wise when it comes to you twin flames, twin rays, divine partners, life partners, even people that are just on, you know, their growth as far as healing themselves mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. Okay, so make sure that you pay attention to your environment. If you have certain, you know, emotional crises that you are experiencing, Libras, you know, get through it the best way that you can. Make sure that you're wearing your energy protection stones, because again, a lot of people's DNA is having DNA activations. That's another thing. That full moon was DNA activation moon too. Superpower moon too as well. So a lot of things can be happening with your individual, you know, structure as far as who you are as a human being. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. If you're getting pushed to not eat certain things, or, you know, detoxing yourself, make sure you do that. Drink alkaline water, you know, the distilled water as well. That would help you with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. If you're interested in purchasing any of these decks, they're listed in my description box of my video. If they're available for you to purchase, I do also have my own Amazon store. So if you're interested in going to purchasing these cards on Amazon, if they're available on Amazon, you can get them. Energy healing stones, crystals, things like that as far as when it comes to your environment. Another thing is that the cards have already been shuffled in your energy. The main deck we will shuffle and cut it on camera, Libra. Let's see. Music in the background. I am listening to this year's R&B radio. And again, a lot of twin flames, twin rays, divine partners, life partners, even karmics communicate in the 5D realm through music. Okay, so make sure if you're getting certain songs that are getting played over and over and over and over, or you're getting guided to certain songs, even if it's a different genre than what you typically listen to, you can be getting some type of synchronicities, signs, messages to help you. Okay, and then also a lot of, like I was saying, masculines and feminines that communicate in 5D, and then a lot of them that are, you know, did the more of the hurt. They're communicating more through songs, through, you know, movies, through, you know, symbols and so on. Okay, license plates, all that stuff. Okay, numbers. If you have not watched my bloodline activation, numbers and letters, Mercury retrograde video, make sure you go watch that. Okay, so again, this is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Libra cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Or if you were just guided to this video and you don't have Libra in your chart, and you're not dealing with anybody that has Libra in their chart. Or if you're a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has Libra in their chart as well. Okay, so Libras, I'm going to shuffle it 3 more times. This next time, whatever at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take it as part of your energy. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords being reversed, okay? I also have my vibration on. And the vibration is also considered as a synchronicity. It's also considered as clairaudiency because it produces a certain sound or tone. So whenever my vibration goes off, it's either alerting you that you're paying too much attention to me and they're using it as a distraction to distract me from giving you the messages and you hearing my message that I have to give to you. Or you're not paying attention and they're wanting you to rewind the message that you missed, okay? So when that goes off, make sure you're paying attention. I'm teaching you how to activate those clairaudiency gifts that you have that's available to you that's going to be very significant in 2020, okay? And that's the reason why sounds, entertainment, all that stuff is controlled the way that it is as far as when it comes to that, okay? But we have the Queen of Swords, and this represents energy as far as air energy. So it represents Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini. So this could represent you, Libra, or you could be dealing with another person that is an air sign. If they could have air in their chart, if they don't have air in their chart, they're harnessing this energy. But when this card is reversed, this is not a good card. I don't like when the Queen of Swords is reversed because of the fact of the manipulation that's involved as far as with the situation that's being dealt with. So let's say if somebody is dealing with somebody that is representation of the Queen of Swords. Well, Libras, it stopped on us at 10 minutes, okay? After that phone call came through, it stopped. The video just shut down. The crazy thing is that my phone is on the power save mode where nothing should be running in the background, just basically few apps and so on, but it shut down. So this is, again, y'all experiencing you're going through the things that I go through as far as when it comes to them delaying my phone and so on when I'm trying to give messages to the collective. And I know the more that I continue to deal with that, it continues to let me know that I am who I am, and I'm going to really be living in my purpose this year. So 2020 brings a lot to me, especially with me being, I know as far as me being at the level of frequency that I'm at, and who I am and the past lives that I have had. In the first past life that I have had was I was the first Libra, as far as when it comes to that. So I know that a lot is just to be happening, and for this just to happen, and whoever is dealing with somebody, let me just get out of that, but whoever is dealing with somebody that is manipulative, this person is manipulative to the fact where they would use black magic, spell work, voodoo, root work, hexing, vexing, any of that, just to get to what they want, just to get what they want, them being selfish, okay? And I feel that this is the energy that some of y'all Libras were dealing with, or your masculine, your feminine could be dealing with somebody that represents that energy, or they, as far as a third party situation, a karmic, okay? But with this card being reversed, it just, I don't like the Queen of Swords when it's reversed. This person can be very bitter. They could be also somebody that, is very cold-hearted. They're very deceptive, okay? This person can gossip a lot. They're very demanding. They're very untrustworthy. Very pushy because, again, them only worrying about their needs and not worrying about anybody else. They will manipulate a person. They know how to manipulate a person verbally or mentally, okay? And a lot of them will lie on, to make themselves look better and so on. So I feel that this is an energy that y'all could have been dealing with. It does not have to be a female. This could be a male as well. There could have been some lies and some deception that has transpired as far as when it comes to the relationship that you are dealing with and involved with that person, okay, is what I'm getting. There could be some of y'all that are dealing with somebody that was an air sign that did this to you in the past. If this is your masculine, your feminine, let's say if they were manipulative, they were sneaky, if they were, in one-up energy, this person could have released that energy. That could have been something that was past energy and they're coming towards you, is what I'm getting. So I feel that there's different situations that you're dealing with right now, but I do feel that somebody's getting cut off, okay? There is going to be a cutoff. Yeah, you have the King of Wands being reversed. You have the Ten of Wands being, okay, you have the King of Wands being reversed. You have the Ten of Swords being upright. You have the Three of Cups being upright. And then you have the Ten of Wands being upright. and then you have the Six of Pentacles being upright. So with the Six of Pentacles being reversed, this represents no longer wanting to give in a relationship, you know. And when it's upright, this is represents energy as far as giving and receiving. So putting in, you know, movement, action, you know, money, time, energy into a situation. When it's reversed, this person is no longer wanting to do that. So like I was saying, I do feel that some of y'all are going to be ending a situation with a certain individual. Like I said, it could have been an air sign or even a fire sign, because you do have the Knight of the King of Wands being reversed, and that represents energy as far as Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. Does not necessarily have to be masculine energy. It could be a feminine that has more masculine in their chart as well. Just don't let the masculine or feminine cards fool you when it comes to understanding what's going on in your situation. And again, depending on what's in people's birth charts, that's going to be the energy that they're going to be harnessing the most. So again, I'm a female that has more masculine in my chart, masculine placements in my chart. But again, because I know the last lifetime that I had before this one, I was a man. But I've been gone for my soul has been gone for so long. And so it's when you go through this awakening, you're going to get dreams, you're going to get certain visions, you're going to get certain puzzle pieces to help you understand who you are. And I had to, it was the best way for me to tap in, to understand, you know, how energies work, how different zodiacs work, and so on. So again, you have a Queen of Swords, and then you have a King of Wands that's out here. Even if this is same-sex relationships, there's always still one person that has more masculine or more feminine in their chart, okay? Is what I'm hearing. But I feel that this person is no longer wanting to put in time and energy and money into a certain situation. This could be, confirmation of an ending to a relationship. This also represents energy as far as jealousy energy. It also represents energy as far as attachments. So let's say if they were dealing with somebody that was the Queen of Swords, or even the King of Wands, because with the King of Wands energy being reversed, this represents energy as far as somebody being manipulative. This represents energy as far as somebody being controlling, you know, having a bad temper, being the player, being selfish, okay? So I feel that some of y'all grew impatient with this person's behavior. I feel that a lot of y'all possibly got backstabbed from this person. And this could be in past energy. If this is somebody that's coming back from your past and they did this to you, and again, they're changing, they let go. Let's say if they were in a certain situation with a third party situation, they let go of that individual so they can be with you, is what I'm getting from this. Because again, I feel that they're coming to realization as far as them backstabbing you. And then with them backstabbing you, it didn't work out and play in their favor, is what I'm hearing. But I feel with this Ten of Swords coming out, this represents energy as far as betrayal. So I feel that there was some betrayal that took part. Let's say if there was a karmic or a soulmate that your masculine or your feminine was involved with, or Libra, if this is you were involved with a third party situation and you were the one that put, you know, your masculine, your feminine in a third party situation, or if your masculine or feminine put you in a third party situation. I just feel that there was a lot of betrayal as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and them. I feel that somebody was living in overall illusions that was causing a lot of confusion, and then that's where the backstabbing came into factor as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and them. I feel that some of y'all possibly released this person, you cut them off. So let's say if they did make you, you know, turn into the Queen of Swords energy reverse, where you're cutting off, you're sharp with your tongue, you're demanding, you know, just basically not putting up with somebody's bullshit, okay, is what I'm hearing. I feel that some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that was trying to control the outcome, especially if there was two individuals that was involved and you were in a third party situation. This person could have been, you know, again, the player. And a lot of y'all found out that they put you in a third party situation, and that caused a lot of hurt. It brought a lot of pain to your environment, is what I'm getting. So I do feel that somebody was in a karmic relationship. I do feel that this person is very very envious and very jealous of the relationship between the masculine and the feminine is what I'm hearing too. I do feel that this person, we have the Three of Cups coming out. So this also represents third party energy, but it most importantly, when it's upright, it represents celebrations. It represents, you know, abundance. It represents going to parties, weddings, you know, planning your wedding, so on. So I do feel, let's say if this person was the player, if this person did break up with a third party situation, and like I was saying, if they did cause you major betrayal and major brought major difficulties and conflicts to the relationship between you and them, I feel this person is wanting to celebrate. I feel that this person is breaking free from this unhealthy situation, and now they're wanting to celebrate with their other person. Okay, I feel that somebody is you know, removing themselves from a situation. When you have the Ten of Wands coming out, this represents burdens. It represents weights on the shoulders. So I feel that this relationship that this person was involved in, the time and the energy, the things that they were dealing with, this karmic, it brought a lot of burdens, and especially if this karmic was manipulative, or if they did anything, let's say if they did use spell work, black magic, or if they used mental manipulation, verbal manipulation in order to keep you stuck, Libra, or in order to keep your masculine, your feminine stuck. This person is realizing the burdens. They're no longer wanting to deal with the burdens when they're dealing with this person. Okay. And I feel that this person knows that this, let's say if there's assets or there's finances that's involved, they're willing to lose that. Okay. They're accepting that is what I'm getting. Yeah, you have justice because they're not receiving any justice. Look, you have Libra coming out reverse. They're not receiving any justice in the situations. They see their overall happiness with you, and that's the reason why they feel like even though they're ending something, they're going into still a celebration because you are their wish fulfillment. You have the Tower card coming up. So you have the Justice card being reversed, which represents Libra. You have the Nine of Cups being upright. And then you have the Tower card being upright. So this represents more fire. It represents Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. It also represents Scorpio energy too. Okay. So I feel that there was, you know, unfairness as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and your masculine, your feminine, especially let's say if there was, you know, in a third party situation, or if this person was the player, they were in and out, if they were controlling, manipulative in any type of shape or form. I feel that this person knows that they were not bringing you justice. I feel that some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that could have been conceited, or if it's not you being conceited or them being conceited, they were dealing with somebody that was a karmic or soulmate that was very conceited as well. Okay. In order for them to play head games and play tricks and so on, this person was more focused on themselves. With this card being reversed, this also represents injustice. It also represents loss. It also represents energy as far as legal problems. So some of y'all could be experiencing that. Y'all could have been putting money and time and energy into the court system. This could have been something that, you know, brought, you know, difficulties in your life. You could have been feeling like you were betrayed as far as when it comes to that as well, is what I'm hearing. But I do feel that somebody is, like I said, realizing that they are going to be losing some things in order for them to get out of this situation with this individual. They do see you, Libra, as a wish fulfillment. So this is that they see you as their happy place. Okay. So this represents material happiness. It also represents emotional satisfaction. Okay. Having success in everything. So I feel, let's say if you're masculine and you're feminine, or if y'all are going out celebrating just to let go of whatever burdens that have been on both of y'all's shoulders, I see that y'all are going to be doing that. I do feel that this is going to be a Tower moment for some of y'all that y'all are going to be experiencing this, because let's say if you're masculine, you're feminine, did, you know, settle for somebody else, a karmic or a soulmate, that could have brought, you know, a lot of betrayal, a lot of conflicts to your environment where you felt that you were backstabbed by your twin flame, twin ray, divine partner, your life partner, and so on. So I feel that this is going to be a sudden shock to somebody as far as this person removing themselves from this unhappy situation and going towards you, is what I'm hearing. So some of y'all could have a sudden shock in that. When the Tower card comes out, this represents major shakeup. It represents separations. It represents conflicts. But more importantly, it represents a fresh start. So even after that Tower moment, there's a fresh start that's coming out of the situation. And like I was saying, this is touching the Ten of Wands. So this person is, you know, letting go of the burdens. They're not going to be allowing, you know, allowing everybody else to put their burdens on their shoulders. And again, if this is a karmic or soulmate, this person is leaving, separating themselves. You have the Strength card. So this represents energy as far as Leo energy. When the Strength card is reversed, this represents being afraid. It also represents, again, conceited energy. Somebody was dealing with somebody that was very conceited. This person was very, 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 very conceited, okay? A know-it-all, okay? But this represents energy as far as lack of confidence. It also represents energy as far as being afraid. It could also represent energy as far as somebody holding somebody back. So let's say if you are somebody that's a dominant person, Libra, or if you are somebody that has a high purpose when it comes to, again, if you're a twin flame, a twin ray, a divine partner, a life partner, there's always somebody that you're involved with that holds you back from standing in your purpose. And these are typically people that we settle down with. Again, it could be a karmic or soulmate. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be, yourself, not having confidence within yourself, that lack of confidence, being afraid to stand up in your true worth and be who you're meant to be. So I feel that there's energy as far as that y'all are dealing with as well. But I do feel, like I said, that there could be an ending to a fire sign relationship. So an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius, or it could be, again, a Libra. They could be ending this situation with you, Libra, or you could be ending it with that sign. Or your masculine or feminine can be dealing with somebody that has that signs in their chart. Again, you had Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini, as far as the Queen of Swords being reversed. Okay. You have the Devil card coming out. So yeah, they're realizing that they were in a toxic situation. They felt like that they were bonded. They were stuck. Some of them possibly were using black magic, spell work, because I do see that even though this is just the way that the cards are looking down, let's say if this person was involved in any of those things to try to keep, them stuck in a toxic situation, keeps them attached, keeps them feeling lustful about them, or, if they were using lust spells, or if they were using sex spells, or if this person had certain addictions, that they were breaking themselves free, because a lot of masculines and feminines, they deal with a karmic or soulmate that feeds their addictions as well. So it's a lot of different factors that takes place when it comes to this. I feel that this person is having this needed tower moment right now, and it could be, again, you feeling, let's say if you haven't talked to your masculine, your feminine, you possibly could feel, the tower moment that your masculine, your feminine is experiencing, Libra, or they can feel the tower moment that you're experiencing as far as this. But I do feel that this person is breaking themselves free from this trap, and I'm hearing a trap. Yeah, look, they're breaking free. You have the Chariot card. You have Cancer here. So this represents movement. This represents taking on new adventures, travel, luck changing, karma working in your favor. Destiny, okay? Destiny working in your favor, okay, is what I'm hearing. So I do feel that there's going to be a lot of movement as far as when it comes to communication between your masculine and your feminine. Let's say if they were afraid, or if you were afraid, Libra, going towards your masculine, your feminine, this person is going to be doing that. Again, they're breaking themselves free from the trap. If they were the one that was self-sabotaging themselves, they're breaking free from that trap as well, is what I'm hearing. So you have the Two of Pentacles. So somebody's no longer going to be juggling. So when you have the Two of Pentacles coming out in its reverse, this represents overwhelmed energy. It represents weighing out options as well as juggling. Okay, so this person knows that they were juggling you and this other individual. Some of them were juggling their self because, again, they were self-sabotaging themselves if they were controlling, or if they were the ones that was being manipulative or being sneaky or being cold-hearted or distant. They were realizing their bad characteristics within themselves. So I feel that somebody is letting go of the juggling. I do feel, like I said, that this caused a lot of conflicts to this person's environment, and them just dealing with this other individual. Let's say if this other individual was, a karmic, and they were just a bad person, it brought a lot of burdens to themselves, and they're no longer wanting to juggle that situation with this person, okay? They're willing to walk away from everything, is what I'm hearing. You have the Three of Autumn coming out, and this represents energy as far as the Three of Pentacles, okay? With Three of Pentacles coming out, it says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. So 3 of Pentacles represents success. It represents energy as far as working with others. It represents energy as far as a big business gain, okay? Putting in dedication, putting in the work, putting in the time, giving, you know, being in that relationship as far as a giving and receiving relationship. So, you know, this person is wanting to put in the time and put in the energy when it comes to you, Libra, or you're wanting to put in the time and put in the energy when it comes to your masculine, your feminine, okay? So let me go. I have to get my daughter up real quick. Hold one moment. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Okay, so this person is wanting to be in a giving and receiving relationship. Oh, that's funny how they did that. Okay. Okay, you have the 5 of Autumn coming out. So this represents energy as far as lack. So insecurity. So I don't know if this could have been you, Libra, or it could be your masculine, your feminine. They were dealing with insecurities. This could be insecurities as far as money, or again, it could have been emotional crises that this person was involved in that you were possibly not aware of, or let's say if they were dealing with a third party situation, a karmic, or if this was family and friends, there was a lot of emotional crisis. It's so freaking crazy. I said emotional crises, and this freaking card comes out, and that's the card for it. You know, some of y'all could have been dealing with unemployment issues. There could have been money issues as far as financial issues, as far as things getting lost as far as that. On Chill featuring Jeremiah. Okay, this card says, reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. So a lot of y'all could be having issues as far as money situations, or your masculine, your feminine can be dealing with issues as far as money and situations as well, is what I'm getting from this, okay? You have the Emperor, but this person is transforming into the Emperor. So again, they were the King of Wands in the past. They were not being honest. They were not being committed to the relationship. They were not fighting for the relationship between you and them. This person could have had issues, like I said, insecurity issues as far as lacking confidence within themselves, especially if there was money situations and their financial situation was not right. They felt that they possibly could not provide for you, but this person is coming, and they're coming in as the Emperor. So this represents energy as far as Aries / Taurus energy. This represents somebody wanting to give a commitment. They're wanting to be stable as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and them, okay? So the Emperor represents somebody building a solid foundation. It represents, you know, them being the king, them being the queen, them respecting you, a lot of people respecting you, Libra. They see you as a very respectful person is what I'm getting from this too. This energy also represents authority figures. So some of y'all could be dealing with, like I said, legal situations. If there was things as far as that, there could have been, you know, some of y'all dealing with a feminine or a masculine that got the authorities figures involved in a situation. You have a 4 here, which 4s represent stabilities, okay? You have love yourself first, so loving yourself first. Realizing your self-worth. They had to realize their self-worth first. Or Libra, you had to realize your self-worth first. Once you realize your self-worth first, once you realize your self-worth first, it changes the game. At that time, you're starting to love yourself. You're starting to realize that you are worthy to receive unconditional love as well as giving unconditional love. So at that time, you're letting go a lot of things. You're detaching yourself from things that's no longer serving you. If that's people, things that you were involved with, if this is addictions, drugs, alcohol, money, sex, lust, any of that, you start detaching yourself from that. It's letting your higher self and it's letting the universe know that you're wanting to love yourself. You're wanting to experience that change. You're wanting to experience that new growth, that new transformation within yourself. So loving yourself first was the best thing that you could have did, or it's the best thing that you can do right now for your abundance, for this transformation for yourself, Libra. Okay, so it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Let's say if some of y'all removed yourself from your masculine, your feminine, because they were, being the player, they were being manipulative, they were putting you in third-party situations, they were manipulating the situation, and so on. So y'all detached yourself from that. That made your masculine realize your worth, because at that time you no longer played their game. Okay, you no longer played their game, and you lived your life and did what you needed to do in order for you to heal from the situation, and they realized your worth from you doing that. Okay, you detaching yourself from them. It says let your friends help you. So some of y'all could be asking friends and family members on advice. You could have certain soul tribe members that's coming in to assist you during this tower moment, and typically a lot of soul tribe members come through during Mercury retrograde to assist you during those tower moments that we get and we experience during those times. Some of y'all possibly have mutual friends with your masculine, your feminine. They could be asking, your mutual friends about you, what's going on. Let's say if there has been no communication, or, because somebody's going towards somebody, and there could have been, like I said, a cutoff, and you're not, like I said, aware that this person is coming towards you, or this person is getting ready to give you this commitment. Okay. But I do feel that y'all are going to be celebrating with some friends. They could be y'all could be going out and meeting each other's friends, is what I'm getting from this too. It says ask for and accept support from others. Religious factors. So some of y'all could have been dealing with, your belief systems. One of y'all could have been more spiritual. One of y'all could have been more religious. Some of y'all could have possibly had to break walls down from certain things that we learned when we were a child that was not helping you in this lifetime. Some of y'all could be walking away from, the beliefs that you have been installed, that you were given as a child, is what I'm getting. This could also represent same-sex relationships as well, the belief systems for that. Or it could be, again, your mother, your father, your parents, the things that you have learned from them, detaching yourself from that as well. So it says your love life is influenced by religious upbringings and spiritual paths. Okay. Bat spirit. So it says a rebirth is assured. So bat spirit. Okay. A rebirth is assured. That transformation that I said that you needed in order for you to shift, in order for you to realize your own self-worth. Going through that purging stage, letting go and detaching, ending closures. This is what that card represents. Okay, so you have a 5 here. 5 represents conflicts that brings change. Canary spirit. So it says sing your own song, and it's crazy that Lizzo comes on right now. Sing your own song, and she really sung her own song with her little flute, right? And then she got her crown right there. That's the human in me. Bling, bling. That's the goddess in me. This was my song whenever I was going through detaching myself from my twin flame, my twin rays, and all my life part. And I didn't meet my life partner then, but my divine partner. And that song that helped me, she helped me through like a lot to build up my confidence. And with her being, a BBW, a big woman, it just even made me even be like, you know what, go ahead, Lizzo, you the shit. And, so she's just she's a bundle of joy, and a lot of people don't understand her bundle of joy, and she just don't care, and she just loves who she is, and she represents like she said, she represents so much more, especially when it comes to big women, and then also just having that confidence and not caring what anybody says. So that could be another thing, like I said, breaking free from society's way of thinking that a person should be, or a way of thinking a person should look. And that could be also playing a factor as far as religious factors as well, certain things that we have been installed to believe when we were a child. So I feel that you singing your own song, knowing that you're very unique, that you're different from, other people, allows you to, not deny your self-worth, not deny who you are meant to be. It rebuilds your confidence back. So I feel that this person is coming in and they're going to be expressing themselves. Again, I feel that there could be certain songs, certain music that could help you and shift you and give you messages on your journey that you're on. You have a 12 here, which is a 3. Threes represents your 3D body now connecting with your 5D spirit, your 5D soul. You have frog spirit. So this represents energy as far as, holding on to something too tightly. This is typically my 4 of Pentacles card when it comes to this. And let's say if they were involved with the karmic or soulmate that was using manipulation in whatever shape and form, this person was holding on to something too tightly. This person that they were involved with is very conceited, very conceited with themselves. Okay, is what I'm hearing. This represents energy as far as jumping over obstacles as well. So frogs, I see frogs as you jumping over the obstacles that was in your way. It is falling on top of the Tower card. So again, removing yourself from those burdens, no longer, carrying other people's burdens, the weights on your shoulders is what I'm getting, hopping over the bullshit. It says clear out the clutter. So again, clearing out the clutter basically represents energy as far as removing yourself from mental conflicts. Okay. So no longer self-sabotaging yourself, no longer denying your self-worth, no longer dealing with other people manipulating you to make you, have mental conflicts. Some of y'all could be doing spring cleaning because it is spring coming around, cleaning, certain things out of your house and so on, decluttering your space. You have a 28 here, which is a 10. 10s represents completions. 1s represents new beginnings, okay? We have transformation. So again, a lot of transformation happening. A lot of transformation, a new adventure. Exciting new adventure, destiny working out in your favor. So it says you use power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. I just thought about the Transformer, so that could be very significant to somebody that's watching this video. We have present, so living in the present, no longer living in the past, not living in the future, living in the present moment, okay? You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love to your current circumstances. Action, taking action, no longer being afraid, seeking the passion, going for that adventure, being daring, being noble, being motivated, being confident, being ambitious. An empress is getting ready to take action. It says you have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. So again, how I said earlier, being unique, not being afraid to shine, inspired ideas. So this card came out in my Aquarius video that I did? I want to say it was my Aquarius video that I did. It came out in my Aquarius video and my Scorpio video. Okay, so a lot of y'all have certain ideas. Make sure that you're planting those seeds, you're watering them, you're moving, you're taking action on the ideas that you have. Again, I feel that some of y'all are going to be going in partnership. You're going to have certain soul tribe members coming in that's wanting to, work with you. Y'all putting y'all's ideas together. Divine timing, working out in your favor. Destiny. It was meant to happen this way. Ships. Those ships are coming in. You've been waiting for them ships to come in. And some of y'all been waiting for your masculine, your feminine to come in. The Chariot card represents divine union. Okay. Some of y'all could have been, pirates. Y'all could have been Vikings. Y'all could have had a past life in, those days that y'all are reawakening to. This represents travel. Some of y'all could be going on a cruise. Asia. So some of y'all could have had a past life in Asia. The Asian culture could be very significant to you. Buddha. Okay. Again, Buddha's temple is in the Grand Canyon. Y'all should Google and research about that. So y'all should pay attention to your roots as far as that. If you are getting called to watch samurai movies, if you are getting called to watch, kung fu, if, Bruce Lee, any of that stuff that has to do with those cultures, because even though that they're different names, they're still like the same type of bloodlines as far as when it comes to the area that they're in. They just, got renamed to certain different cultures, okay? Is what my ancestors is wanting you to say. But they're all tied to the same thing. Again, a lot of y'all could be thinking about, going more spiritual and taking part of your chakras, okay? Is what I'm hearing from this. Karmic relationship, yeah. They know that they were in a karmic relationship. They were involved with this person before in a past life, and they were dealing with karma in this lifetime. Okay, so somebody's getting ready to detach themselves from something they're no longer wanting to put in. Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune is coming out, being reversed. So they're ending a contract with a karmic relationship, an ending. And that's the reason why your masculine and your feminine y'all are going to be celebrating, because they're ending that situation with that person. Okay. So hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, like my channel, subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say thank you, and you have a great day.